Alright, here we're getting the
This
first
is the
fight.
Lancer.
Yes, Lancer versus Saber.
Oh no, she's talking
No,
about
she identified something about the other combatant. He has charm magic because he can charm women.
Mhm. He's very being very you're a woman.
Yeah,
Like he didn't
he's very
expect it.
chivalrous.
Yeah. Not chivalrous, he's misogynistic actually. Why is he fighting right now?
The master must have commanded him.
Yeah,
Damn.
why though?
Full slow-mo animation. So a lot of people must be observing this, including these two.
Even the that guy
Iskander.
Iskander, yeah, he's probably observing.
So they're going to probably look for the master, right? Because the master is in hiding.
I think they underestimate Saber. I think that's why.
Even he is asking Saber, okay, let's see what you can do, King of Knights. Okay, so this is a 25 episode show, right? And we get the first fight scene still after 3 episodes. Normally, you won't expect it to be this late, but now,
Yeah.
since you have developed these characters on the on the course of 3 episodes,
Mhm.
now you're kind of invested, and further fights you'll be invested on both sides because
Oh,
you're aware of
okay.
most of the characters and the servants.
So you think it was only a matter of time before they started fighting, so it was appropriate.
What I'm saying is they took their time to start the first fight.
Oh, okay.
In most shows, you just get into the fight and you're not really invested in it. You're just there for the hype animation, but you're not really interested
they
in both
build-
the sides.
Yeah, they build it
You're,
up properly.
yeah, you're not interested in who's going to win or who's more powerful. You're more
Mhm.
interested in, okay, let's see what happens. How will these characters react? How will everyone else?
Mhm.
What will happen? Like, what will happen in the story? How will it progress? And you also get to see awesome animation because you're football.
Yeah. We still haven't seen Berserker here, so I don't
Mm.
know how they'll
Yeah.
introduce Berserker.
And you don't know who's Lance's master. So there is information that is still hidden.
We know that Berserker is not completely in control, right? I mean,
that's
that was the condition, right? So
yeah, insanity was a factor.
Berserker might be the wild card.
So I think it's pretty evenly balanced. Lancer class versus Saber, they both
Oh, okay.
wielders, but he has 2 spears instead of 1. If you observe, 1 short, 1 long,
Oh,
and they don't know each other's special ability also. So now they're thinking,
oh, it's the noble phantasm. So one of them is like a more powerful spear.
yeah, now they have to strategize in real time and not just fight, just like Hunter x Hunter, and they're trying to identify who this person is.
Yeah, so that they can identify their.
Yeah, because he doesn't
special
know that
abilities.
that's King Arthur. So what you said about being a woman, right? He doesn't know that. He doesn't know that's King Arthur.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, really focusing on the minute details of how they're fighting. They're not really cutting off.
And there's a lot of tension as well.
Yeah, these shots have impact. Like there's weight in the
Yeah,
strikes.
it's not just random moves and blasts.
Yeah, and that's also important. She's not just hiding it to protect the identity, but the actual length of the sword is not known.
Yeah.
So he can't really go in for the kill shot. Yeah, that's probably
The master. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, it's this guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about him.
I like how espionage is built into the fight. So it's like not just a fight happening.
It's
There's
a
lot
war,
of stuff
man.
happening
Yeah.
in the background.
Yeah. It's not just a battle, it's a war. So it's everything.
Oh, who's this?
Who's that?
Oh, that's assassin. He's revealed his identity. Okay, so they did fall for the fact that Elias Veal is the. Okay, maybe he has his doubts. That's supposed to be Kiritsuku's connection.
She's thought she looked weird.
Yeah. So she was fabricated for this whole purpose. That's what she says, right? She's artificially created, like homunculus and FMV. There's more to her than just that.
Is that why he said, I'll be the reason for your death?
Yeah. They're still not powerful enough to go head to head with servants. He's very much concerned with honor and respect.
He's very charismatic, I guess.
They just complement each other.
They're like high ranked nobles.
That's the master speaking. So she was trying to identify which one of the spears was the noble phantasm. Now she knows.
そういうわけだ。ここから先は取りに行かせてもらう。セイバー、
Just like that.
お前は束ねた風の魔力で剣を隠したままか。
I mean, it's not like Saber is defenseless.
なる。
試練が我が宝剣の正体を知ることはない。その前に勝負を決めてみせる。
見えない剣を暴かせてもらうぞ。セイバー。
Oh. See what he's doing? Using
Testing the.
no.
No.
Using the spear, he's it's like a welding not welding exactly. By striking on the sword, he's disrupting the wind magic around it to see what
He's
the
trying to
actual
expose her, so.
yeah.
That's the noble.
There are a lot of
phantasm.
particle effects.
What is the noble phantasm?
He hasn't used it yet.
Okay.
虹筆エア削っている。
縄渡りも確かに見てた。
応じようもある。見逃さなければ。
Oh, I see.
She didn't get hurt?
No, she was planning to dodge one of his attacks and then strike him.
Something else happened. She did get hurt.
Yeah, she was like, I'm going to dodge it and then I'm going to strike him. Something to do with noble phantasm, I think. I don't know.
ありがとう、アイリスピー。
I'm confused. I don't remember the details myself.
Some kind of healing power? What?
十分の鎧で名乗る。
Yeah,
槍の刃。
it's part of his power.
No. See, the armor didn't get broken.
It pierced through her armor, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah. So it
That's
went,
why she thought she could dodge it, yeah.
魔力であんの鎧を通り抜けたとしか。赤い槍は
Oh, okay,
魔
okay.
力を断つのだな。
諦めるのだな。セイバー。
なんか鎧を剥いだぐらいで。得意に
It's very dramatic. It's just like Shakespeare, right? There's like tons of dialogue in between.
they're exchanging words. Mobility.
防ぐより先に切るまで
She's okay.
Words of no use,
Words
right?
of no use, yeah.
覚悟してもらおう。ランサー。
On
Now
guard.
she is going full attack and dodging.
剣失策だったぞ。セイバー。
さてどう
Music kicking
Oh yeah,
in
there
is
it
so
is, the
epic.
OST again.
次のうち
A different version of it.
I hope Lancer doesn't die this quickly, because this is supposed to be Saber's moment, I guess. There it is.
Damn the animation.
罠か
Fell for the oldest trick in the book. So the noble phantasm was actually this long, the shorter spear that he was hiding. And through all this dialogue and delaying, she kind of forgot about the second sword in the heat of the battle.
Mhm.
いや、それって好都合なんじゃ。
Uh-oh.
若者
He might intervene.
辛くしがね
Why is that a bad thing
だっ
though?
てからでは遅い
He won't be able to fight Saber.
遅いって。
Dude, seriously.
前
Got it.
現にセイバーとランサーあの二人にしてからが
He doesn't care about the strategies, he's just like, I want to fight.
I mean, look at it from the servant's point of view, right? They get to come here every 50 years to fight warriors from
Yeah.
ages. So why would they want to miss a chance like this?
I mean, yeah, they don't care about the Holy Grail war, right? That is for the masters.
At least for him.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. He doesn't care about the strategy and what's going to happen. He doesn't care about.
Is he calling on the?
Yeah, it's calling on his noble fantasy. What a shame. Or I guess we get something even more epic.
So now it's going to be what 1v1v1.
No, I think Lancer's going to escape.
He kind of held him hostage there on the top of the bridge. I mean, you can't really say no. I'll just stay here.
アイリスピー。
He didn't do the finishing blow. I see. I wonder why.
我がゲイジャルグを前にして。
Gator convinced you your armor was worthless. I see.
鎧を捨てたのはそう
So one negates armor, the other
そうでなければ。
negates healing magic.
防げていたものを。
Wait, they're both special powers.
Yeah, both have different.
その傷を消して
Inflicts cursed wounds.
Oh, so he's pretty strong.
Yeah, it's like would you would you have your armor on or not? He's pretty smart actually. Knights of Fianna.
Oh, she identified who he was.
DR Moot.
He identified her as well.
かの名高き騎士王とつばぜり合ってものではないらしい
I kind of see this being a visual novel. The way they're talking, so much dialogue.
Didn't it start as a visual novel?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
片腕を奪われた後では
The amount of dialogue back and
Yeah,
forth.
yeah.
黒セイバー
Like even as I'm rewatching, I know the big stuff, but even if I'm rewatching it, I'm not bored.
It's like reading Shakespeare's
And
drama.
here comes Iskander. Now this will get interesting.
See, I told you last episode, someone's going to interfere. Because you can't have them die so quickly, right?
He's like, someone invite me in. No.
この方剣を収めよ
Don't tell me he's going to declare. Oh my god. I knew it. I told you, right? He's going to be like,
Obviously.
I'm this.
Obviously.
I'm the
He
great
won't-
Alexander,
He won't
yeah.
hide. See this
Just like
big
that.
big target in front of you, that's me. And he is my
He
master
did it on
also.
purpose. He's like, I want to fight all of you at once, right? So
Fuck, it's
come
over.
at me. Yeah.
I didn't
that's-
expect the fight to be this long. It's going to go to the next episode. Oh,
And
what if Gilgamesh
Luke here.
comes?
No, I don't think so. He's going to be, you're peasant. I'm going to just fight the strongest.
You're not worth fighting.
Yeah, you're not worth fighting. Unless he sees something interesting, he's not going to fight.
All right. So
Damn, these servants are really difficult to handle. It's like they either dislike their master or they're the ones controlling their masters or they're being stubborn. It's like, you see that a lot.
obviously, I mean, if they were just obedient servants, you would completely lose interest.
Because
they're not servants.
yeah,
they're
exactly. They're
rulers.
ironically right. They're not servants. They're greater. They're
The
definitely
kings and
yeah. They're
rulers and
kings
warriors.
and warriors and nobles and
Yeah. They'll
they're not
speak their own
servants.
mind.
So they don't act like servants.
Okay, so the entire episode revolved around Lancer and Saber's fight, right? And
Lancer is a character we see him as.
and it's really interesting how they expanded the entire episode because it was mostly a few blows here and there and people talking in the background or people conversing, but they still made it interesting because of the dynamic camera angles, the animation, the mood with the music, and the dialogue was not just oh, what's his power, let me figure out. Normally it happens, right, with battle tournaments, like the people who are on standby or in the background, they are saying, oh, so he'll do this and then he'll do this.
Yeah, that exposition
The
thing.
audience, the
Yeah, the
audience.
audience. Or they, it'll be like, oh my god, this guy is really powerful. He did this and he did that. You
Yeah,
don't have that.
but the difference here is that the audience is not just sitting there, they're also part of the fight, right? They're the masters and they also have to be vigilant of
They're not
other-
bystanders.
Yeah, they're not bystanders, exactly. And it's also interesting because this is the first time that servants are clashing with each other. They are meeting for the first time, so you get excited for, oh my god, this character is finally going to meet this character.
And also the dialogue, right? Like, I you can understand why the dialogue is written this way because they're kings and they're nobles. Of course they're going to talk like
Yeah,
this. They're not
especially
gonna talk
the
normal.
way Diarmut, was it? Yeah, Diarmut
I don't know who that is.
talks.
The Lancer, yeah. And they also seem pretty calm. I guess it's because they have participated in this kind of war before.
Even if they haven't, they are made aware of, I mean, conveniently, but they're made aware of the world and the rules of the Holy Grail and everything. It's like the Matrix, If you've seen the Matrix,
Yeah.
they downloaded everything.
Also, you don't really see them panicking. So it's because they fought before in their lives, right? They're warriors.
So he was the first warrior of the Knights of Fianna. I don't know what Fianna is. It was a group of knights in Celtic mythology. Oh, damn, that is ancient. So the Knights
Wait, but you said these are like real people.
yeah, this is
Okay.
based on real mythology. And he has a mole which,
Oh yeah, she made a
enchants
comment.
women and makes them fall in love with him.
So it's like a magical something.
Yeah, but and he encountered Grain, I don't know how to pronounce this, the bride of Fionn. She fell in love with Diarmut and they tried to run away. And that's where they were pursued by the ruler, I'm guessing, and he was hanged.
Oh.
And all his stuff was taken, and he was, I think he was disgraced also. So it's a tragic love affair folk tale. Oh, it would become the model for the story of Lancelot and Guinevere.
Guinevere?
Yeah, from King
King
Arthur.
Arthur. Wait, but that's King Arthur. What? Wait, are there stories tied together? Is
No,
that why you had this?
what I'm reading here is actual mythology, not fate mythology.
I know, but fate could have maybe because that's why they clash together. What? Do their stories collide or something?
I'm not. See,
Because there is a cartoon, right? King Arthur's.
yeah, Guinevere and Lancelot were actual characters in the story of King Arthur and everything. Lancelot was, I believe, in among the knights of King Arthur, the one who, I'm not exactly sure what was the history between those two, but they were not. Something happened. Some conflict happened between those two. So it's interesting how certain mythology kind of inspires another one, and I wonder if this was I wonder if this was the inspiration for how these two are acting against one another, and the author must be like, oh, they share history,
let's do something.
so let's do
interesting.
something with them, because there's certain chemistry between these two.
Also, right, they might be from the same time period. I'm guessing because they felt like they knew each other.
No, it's not that. How the hell will Alexander know who? How the hell will Diarmuid know who King Arthur is? Right? It's not possible, because back then people had very little information. Right now we have the internet, but back then, even 100 years ago, something that would have happened, people would not know, right?
Yeah.
So when they come here, they are given all the information of the history of the world, so that they can form logical conclusions. I mean, what are cars? So they would have the whole idea of
they
how
wouldn't
cars
be
were
like
invented and everything.
bewildered by everything and get distracted from the war. Okay.
Yes. So that's a convenient way of getting them up to speed, because you can't do the same thing for all 7. It would get boring. Anyway, coming back, I digress.
The only thing they don't know is they don't know. They have to identify who this is based on the knowledge they have. Okay.
Yes. So the whole episode revolved around the fight, so not much to speak about it. We saw.
I mean, we get an idea of how powerful Lancer is actually. We don't get an idea how strong Saber is.
And I like that,
they focused on Lancer rather than Saber. I did not expect that. I thought it was Saber's moment or something.
I don't think either's moment has come, but Lancer has definitely shown that he is not someone to be trifled with.
Yeah.
So we got Alexander. What do you think is going to happen? Like, will it be 1v1v1, or will someone align with another?
It's like a miscalculation on the Tosaka. What's his name? I forgot.
Who?
That guy. The church and Tosaka's family are
Kire.
Yeah, Kire and that dude. They're helping each other out, right? So everything is like part of their plan and part of their calculations or something. So.
Well, they're not fighting here. They're just observing.
Yeah, they're just observing. So they might be a little surprised by this, I guess. And I don't know what they will do. I don't think they will try to interfere. I think it'll just be the 3 of them. I don't think there'll be any more. Who else is there? I don't think they'll be here. I think it's just going to be
the psycho dude is probably not going to interfere.
Yeah. But we haven't seen the Berserker. Yeah. What will Berserker do? What is Berserker though? If it's going to be out of control kind of.
He had some black armor when we saw in first episode.
Is he just going to be like, I'm just here to kill? Whenever if he sees more servants, he's just going to.
Do you think he'll get a lot of character development since he's a Berserker character? I really like how through his dialogue he said that in a way he did kind of bewitch Saber by making her fall for his words, like, oh, you have figured me out, the red spear does this, and he even goes to explain it so that her focus is now solely on the red spear, and she removes her armor, and he very calculatingly he brought her to that point where he was hiding the sword, because he didn't just hide it, because how would he hide it in plain sight? He was hiding it throughout the fight.
Misdirection.
Yeah, little by little he was putting dirt on it. So he's pretty.
He's very good. I think.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah, not just that. I'm sorry. I think since he's very charismatic and stuff, he's very good at understanding people and then psychologically manipulating them or something. You know, he might have that skill. You know,
Yeah, and you were saying that he has a misogynistic
I don't.
attitude.
Yeah, I guess so. Uh, I think that's also one of his strengths. You know, observing and manipulating. You know, I don't think Saber could have done that. She's too straightforward.
Yeah, and what I like about it is that he did not demean her, like, oh, you're a woman, so it'll be easy. So he did treat her as a true warrior.
Yeah, after he saw her fight, he did.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting. What do you think? Okay, so assassin is there just for uh, sending.
Yeah, why was the assassin on the roof?
Assassin is there to communicate what is happening to Kire.
Yeah, but the assassin can just hide, right? They can hide, I think. Yeah.
What's
They do that thing, right? They hide themselves. They
Mhm.
can't just walk around and people be like, "What the heck is this?"
No, it's not that. I think people can't see. I mean, normal people can't see. What
No, no.
I'm curious about is that they can exist without a body, right? We saw that with
Yeah,
Alexander.
that's how they hide themselves.
So
for
maybe they
convenience.
purposely showed themselves, or maybe that's a convenient plot element,
Yeah, that's kind of like why that was so
Loophole.
unnecessary. Yeah.
right? All right, not much to discuss in this one because it was mostly revolving on the fight. I think it's going to. What do you think is going to happen? Like, will it be wrapped up, or will it keep on escalating as we move into the 5th episode?
Man, it could go either way. But what would they do after this?
Alexander's not
think,
going to take sides.
Yeah, like maybe it could be problematic if Alexander showed up here. So I think the Tosaka family would be on the move to do something.
I don't think so because they're getting a lot of data and it's
It's
not
very convenient. you
yeah,
think.
and they're not fighting for pride or whatever. They just want to get it over with, right? So it's good if they all defeat each other.
I think Saber. This is not a good time for Saber since she's already injured.
Right,
So
right.
she. What's
Okay,
his name?
okay.
Emiya might have to withdraw.
So Alexander's going to fight with Lancer because he doesn't want Saber to die, and she's not at her full capacity, so maybe he will not want to fight Saber, so he'll attack Lancer to even the odds. Or do you think he considers Saber not worthy because she kind of got defeated? Because she did get defeated. Lancer outwitted her.
It can't be 3 against 3. I think. I don't know.
Alright.
I think Saber might have to
It's
withdraw.
kind of useless speculating because
Yeah.
we'll just get into the next
I'm
episode.
just guessing Saber might withdraw. That's it.
Right. So that was it for the discussion for this episode.
Yeah.
Any carryover thoughts? We'll do that in the 5th one. I think we'll get a more complete resolution to this fight. It's kind of continuing on to the 5th episode. So that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye bye.